You know, I now realize with this update, I really hope in Strawberry Crepe's relationship charts, they have something to say about Bell Pepper. I'm very curious. Anyways, check it out. Strawberry Crepe, Wind-Up Waffle Pot, and the Waffle Headset Treasure. There's a new Super Epic costume for Strawberry Crepe Cookie and the Summer Fun. There's some new game modes like Crop Snatchers coming soon, Grand Champions League, and also the plumbing new story mode, and you can experience it all now with a new lobby and stuff like that. Alright. Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kick Your Oven Break, where we are back with a brand new update where we have a lot of new stuff to talk about, even though it may not seem like a lot of stuff. And of course, all the notices are here where you have the addition of Strawberry Crepe Cookie, and here's all the patch notes that I'm going to quickly go through. If you want to pause, which hopefully it's all eligible, you can go ahead and read, but I got to get to the showing off stuff. There's also community stuff, yada yada, cool stuff, official, and who's... I wish you showed the person who made it, isn't that the point? Whatever. Anyway, what the new things that we got in this update are obviously Strawberry Crepe Cookie and their new pet, Wind-Up Waffle Pup, which is just, I'm assuming it's like a robotic dog, because, you know, it's wind-up. That doesn't seem like it would go off many batteries. I don't know. Also, there's the Lost City's New Future. This is the new story mode related to this whole entire update involving, you know, there's espresso in the background, but there's already Strawberry Crepe and also Blue Whale Cookies somewhere, so you never know. And also, we have Grand Champions League 2025 now open. This is the Lime Cookie season, so we're definitely going to have to see how far we can even get within that. Now, we also have the new costume for Strawberry Crepe Cookie being End the Summer Fun, which is actually has an increased chance to actually be obtained, which is pretty fresh. Refreshing summer costume. Now, next up after that, we have the new jelly set for Strawberry Crepe Cookie, which is the, I think it's called the Big Brain Crepe jelly set. Something along those lines. It was Big Brain something. And, of course, first anniversary update, we already... isn't that not available anymore? Is it not? Oh, it's until July 30th. There's, like, less than 1 day on this left, which luckily I got all the rewards for that, so that's fine. I got some gems I can spend. And also, don't think I haven't forgotten, there's this thing up here, which is the new Waffle Headset Treasure. So, that's new. And what we're going to do is, first of all, got to claim all this stuff. Look at all these sweet gems. Fresher Collection, stamp. And only got silver there, not too bad, but I'm pretty sure I'm also going to get silver here. It was just a silver filled event. I know I probably could have done a little bit better if I really kept going, but that tends to be happening sometimes. I'm going to spend those gems later, because that'll be fun. Anywho, what we're going to be doing is we're going to go ahead and, well, currently, bam, there we go, that's the more current thing. Let's go ahead and go over to the Gacha, and, well, it's actually no more Gacha, what am I saying? Well, in a moment, Cookies and Pets, we have a new Strawberry Crepe Cookie and Wind-Up Waffle Pup, which we could just get. Okay? And of course, cookies are too weak, boring. And Wind-Up Waffle. I don't know why we just got them for free. Is it because we had the Star Jellies? Or the Star Candies? I actually don't know. Weird. Anyway, also, we can go over to the Gacha for real this time because we can go ahead and pull for this. Hopefully we can get the Waffle Headset, which I'm also going to go ahead and, both are at level 11. Let's hope I can actually get the spring shoes, but we'll throw the Waffle Headset right up there. Did we get it? I don't think we got it. Unless if they fixed it. Just in case I'm gonna like quickly speed through. I don't think we actually did. Yeah, we actually didn't. Yeesh, is where my luck has gone to. Okay, there we go. As you could saw, you just quickly saw right there. If it quickly like flashed purple, that's how you know we got it. Why is there so much Parmesan on my desk? Get off. Get out. Get. Sorry about that. I'm trying to pass the time. If only you could skip the rares. If only that was an option. But bam. Waffle Headset summons a speaker that creates strawberry cream note jellies. Is that all we get? Yes, it indeed it is. But I'm actually going to pull one more time because I actually wanted to see if I can get any more. We got 2 more and also the shoes. I honestly just did that just so I could fill up the shoes, but now that that's filled up, it's perfect. That was like the last one that we had 2. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, of course, there's a bunch of new game modes. But, of course, I'm going to go over to Cookie Trials so I can check out Strawberry Crepe Cookie and see what they have to offer us. Which, by the way, we can go over here and see how much progress we got within Chocolate Bar Cookie's trial. So we'll check that out real quick. Is it good? It might be 500 and 800. Surprisingly, got more gems in hard mode than I did normal mode. Well, I guess maybe people have more access to normal mode, I guess. But still, kind of shocking. Anywho, let us move over to Strawberry Crepe Cookie's trial just to see what we can actually get out of this. Of course, this background kind of looks like Strawberry Crepe Cookie's Gacha animation from Kingdom. But how I usually do these runs is I do one run without the magic candy and one run with a magic candy, just so you can get a good difference between them. So let's go ahead and do a gander at this cookie stuff, which, okay, good, the treasure is associated. I would have been shocked if it wasn't. Now, let's get a read up on Strawberry Crepe Cookie's story, which says right here, sweet strawberry cream, crispy waffles, and chubby fresh strawberries. Is there a cuter combination? Meet Strawberry Crepe Cookie with an unyielding sparkle of curiosity in their eyes. And this curiosity is a force to be reckoned with. Strawberry Crepe Cookie won't stop at nothing to find an answer to every question. Having grown up with waffle bots, this cookie preferred tinkering with robotic parts to playing with toys. This little genius's cute waffle headset is a tiny engineering marvel on its own, but don't touch it, or you risk witnessing a change from the cute Strawberry Crepe Cookie to the furious one. So they go from cute to furious. I actually kind of like how it mentions like their actual waffle headset thing. Like the thing that they actually wear, which I think is pretty cool. Not adorable, but it's pretty cool to note. Because you don't really see certain treasures. Even though it's not a treasure, it's part of their design. But still. Anywho, according to the skill, it says, summons and equips giant crepe arms at fixed intervals. Tap the slide button while they are equipped to swing the crepe arms, swinging at nearby jellies and obstacles, earning crepe punch points. Before the end of the skill, the cookie holds together their crepe arms and fires off a blast of crepe energy, blasting away jellies and obstacles over a wider area and earning crepe crash points. Level for more crepe punch and crepe crash points. Basically, they use their arms and they just destroy and also blast off. Basically, getting good jellies and good obstacles. Stupid to say, but you know what I mean. Let's go ahead and buff you up just a little bit at level 4. Probably do some more leveling after that. But of course, we know you gotta talk about the pet, the wind-up waffle bot, which according to this pet, it just says, Strawberry Crepe Cookie wanted a little friend to play with, leading them to create the wind-up waffle pup with discarded parts they found. They waited with bated breath for the very moment the pup would open their mechanical eyes to play. But it is yet to cycle out of rest mode, fearing it may be due to a fault in the parts, or, Wafflebots forbid, an error in their own engineering. The cookie continuously made adjustments to their build and programming. Regardless of Strawberry Crepe Cookie's efforts, the pup is just as much of a sleepyhead up until this very day. It's been noted, however, that Strawberry Crepe Cookie prepares to head out for the day, I'm getting that confused. It's been noted, however, that as Strawberry Crepe Cookie prepares to head out for the day, wind-up waffle pup will sleepily toddle after them, following them to the door with its eyes half open. The cookie now simply posits that the robotic pet requires more energy than previously expected. Awake or asleep, nothing changes the fact that our tiny pup is a dear friend. Well, it always has its tongue out, so it's probably going to be hungry for something. And according to the skill, it says, becomes a rocket and flies forward at fixed intervals. It creates waffle cream jellies while spinning in the air, and waffle strawberry jellies when it finally explodes. Level up for more points for waffle cream jellies and waffle strawberry jellies. It just becomes a rocket, and it's just like, no, just nukes everything. Oh, that's great. Now, the last thing I'll talk about is the new associated treasure, being the waffle headset, which will level up a bit right there, which according to the story of this thing, it says, a headset handcrafted by a cookie well-versed in magicanical engineering. It is said any cookie wearing this has their eyes suddenly filled with a glimmer of brilliance. Maybe it's more than just an accessory? Oh, that's interesting. Are you telling me Strawberry Crepe Cookie was not smart this whole time and was these headphones? Interesting. Anyway, according to the skill, it says, creates a crepe speaker at fixed intervals. The crepe speaker creates strawberry cream note jellies following the beat. Level up for more points for strawberry cream note jellies. Okay, so it just creates strawberry cream note jellies from a beat. Sounds fair enough. Now let's go ahead and start getting running in your trial, because I'm curious to see how you work myself. Granted, the Strawberry Crepe Cookie still has some hatred towards me. And by that, I mean I have some hatred towards Strawberry Crepe Cookie, primarily because, you know, they made Custard Cookie the Third cry. But, in this universe, I don't think Custard Cookie the Third exists, so right now this is kind of a clean slate. I mean, don't get me wrong. Oh, these are like the spikes on their headset. Or just some crepes or something. Pick that up, and it's the rocket. Goodbye, coconut friend. Sure. But if Custard Cookie the Third doesn't exist in this universe, I guess that kind of means my expectations for Strawberry Crepe is just kind of non-existent now. I'm still gonna judge them because of their eagerness, but then again, considering that they live in the same universe as Bell Pepper Cookie now, it's going to be a lot more interesting. And I hope there's going to be something, I really have to hope that there's something that happens between Bell Pepper and Strawberry Crepe. I would love to see that. Like, seriously, Bell Pepper and Strawberry Crepe would seem like just like such great like alter egos to each other, where they're both young, they're both mindless geniuses, and they both don't like being around people as much. But they're both fueled by something else. But the big difference are waffle bots and pepper bots. They're big differences. Pick your poison. What's that? Hey, Pupper. Thanks for that. Also, I'm knocking down... Okay, honestly, the skill is unique because you're not just knocking down, you know, the actual obstacles. You're knocking down jellies, too. So pick your poison for what you want to try and do. But I guess the jellies would be more beneficial because it gives you more points? Who knows? But I'm honestly pretty excited because for some reason, I am just like super hyped. It is kind of late, but then again, I've been on this verge of like, you know, kind of staying up more later and then just, you know, making sure that I work on content because I got a few videos I'm excited to work on for OvenBreak. It's all going to be a fun time. You're all going to dig it. And, you know, it's just my excitement when it comes to a new update. Like, look at all those. Bam. Also, this music is kind of a vibe. Like, it's like... Like, it's somewhat techy, but also has this, like, jazzy feeling to it. I'm about to run out of energy. This is kind of not good. Give me that star. I got the star, at least. Perfect. I'm curious to what the Magic Candy could do to get me such bigger points. Actually, speaking of which, I'm going to get a small amount of rewards, but I also need to check, like, what's, like, the level for trying to get, like, you know, a high ranking. Of course, I'm going to get some gems already, but we'll be sure to check that. Claim all these, which, it's not as much, but, still a couple hundred. It's a decent amount. What are we looking at? Level 6 and level 7. Wow. How about I get both of them to level, like, 6? I probably need to be at, like, level 7. But, like, I'm just saying in reference to, like, you know, the story with the new what? What am I saying? Like, the new story. The, new Lost City or whatever the fuck it is. The City's Return. I don't know. All I know is it probably wants me to have Strawberry Crepe Cookie at a decent level. And of course, we're going to need the Magic Candy for that. So, let's go ahead and get the Magic Candy ingredients, which this one is Wafflebot Crepe. A crepe topped with a ginormous strawberry. Carefully and calculatedly made by the Wafflebots. You're guaranteed the same great taste with every bite. AI made. Well, it's not AI made, it's robot made. You can max out the Magic Candy with 40, but I'm going to buy 50, just so I can have some extra for some affection purposes. How does this look? You know, it actually looks kind of delectable. Though then again, I'm not sure if you should eat hard candy with, like, cream on it, because, like, it's different textures and tastes. But whatever, that looks like a really good and delectable Magic Candy, and that is a color that I am looking for. Crepe Punch Points, that's one of the best ones! Because this one is specific to Strawberry Crepe. That's awesome! Okay, according to the score of the Magic Candy, it says, creates crepe rockets at fixed intervals. The rockets get fired off all at once, destroying obstacles. The stronger the enchanted power, the higher the crepe rocket points. So basically, it just fires more rockets. Sure, you know, I'll give you points for that. Now let's get back into running with the Magic Candy so we can hopefully get some more points and see how much better this can take us. Right now, we're already going to get a good amount of jellies. Should I, like, save up all my junk? Because it said, like, I guess I had them stored. I guess it doesn't matter. As long as I actually use, like, the punches, then sure. Collect all these, collect all these, collect all these, and that's that. Then bam, there's a rocket. Oh, those are the... Were those the rockets? It seemed like those were the rocket. I think they were. Or is that the rocket? I can't... No. Those are the rockets. They fire them all at once. It's just it has to wait for, like, an obstacle to get shot or something like that. Or maybe they just get shot whenever. I don't know. It's confusing as to how it works, but, you know, I still like that. Just because, you know, hey, it's some rockets all of a sudden. Bam. Exploding all over the place. Anyway, I am pretty excited, just, you know, I don't know why. I did get off of a little game session with the friends, you know, the boys and the goils and all the gang all together. It's just fun, just, you know, hang out and talk with them. And it is late at night, so I think the main reason is I'm probably getting, like, this rush of adrenaline, and I think I already know what short I want to make, like, the moment that I make a short. Why did I miss that box again? Come on. But, like, it's the opportunity of when I actually, like, you know, make a short. I might have an idea as to what I can make the short about, but I know there's one person who might be unhappy as to what the short is about, but someone has to get the truth out there. Anywho, hope people do appreciate the recent Marshmallow Bunny Kicky Facts short. It's doing better than my previous short, which, to be fair, I kind of expected that, because the last one was just like a simple meme, but it seems to be getting up a little bit faster. It's not like, you know, like, enormous, huge amounts of views, but I just gotta step back into the game of, like, posting all these, like, crazy, wicked shorts, and make sure that I don't stop this whole entire grind, because we're at, like, 107,000 subscribers, and by this point, we're actually at the 500 mark of that, so we're 500 subscribers away from 108,000. So we're getting very close. So let's hopefully try and grind this out way more than I need to. And maybe with Strawberry Crepe coming to Kingdom, maybe it's possible. Anyway, give me all those. Getting all those boxes seem hard to get. Like, I can understand getting like 3, but oh my gosh, all these jellies. There was a potion right there. I guess it makes sense why you would need a Strawberry Crepe at level 7, but my gosh. It was so tantalizingly close. Oops, over. I'll take that. Anyway, I'm probably going to grind videos because I, of course, need to work on videos for the story. I want to talk, like, do a video on the new lobby, costumes and whatnot. I need to do a video for, like, the new story. And also, I need to check out... I didn't even check out the new events. That's how much fast I'm going into this. Oh, and of course, they brought that back. Collect Dream Orbs. Of course, once again. GCO exclusive costumes. I really want to try and get that lime one. GCO packages. I definitely need those. Regional cheering with the title, which of course I'm going to use that just in case. We already know how that works. There's also a sweet cake shop, which of course I know that's going to come with a cutscene. I just know that's going to come with a cutscene. I just know it. We'll check that out in a later video. Anyway, with that being said, meet Guild Treasure, of course, Cookie Mastery, all this stuff, and Blessing and daily matchups, whatever. Alright, with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your new friends if you enjoy my Kick Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And also down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I get the Kick Run YouTube stuff absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise, you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi, where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. I'll see you, Entities and Guardians, in the next video. Total Hypenese.